Go Math, Chapter 4, Lesson 7.
Hello, kindergartners. Today we are on Lesson 4.7, so that's Chapter 4, Lesson 7. We are talking about greater and less than. We're comparing two numbers, and I have our number line again, so if you forget what a number is, go ahead and just count on that number line and find it. Here we have a what? What number is that? Well, let's find it. It's right here, so let's count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, that's a 7. What number is that? There it is. Let's find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, an 8. So we have a 7 and an 8. Okay. So I want to know, is 7 less than 8 or is 7 greater than 8? What do you think? Here's 7 and here's 8. Is 7 less than 8? That means smaller than 8? Or is 7 greater than 8? So you can always take your number rack that I made you. Let's make 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the top. Let's make 8 on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's 7. Here's 8. Is 7 less than 8 or is 7 greater than 8? Yeah, it's less than 8. So we're going to circle this sentence that reads 7 is less than 8. Now look at 8. Here's our 8 down here. Is 8 less than 7 or is 8 greater than 7? What do you think? Here's 8. Is it less than 7 or is it greater than 7? That's right, it's greater with a g. There's our g, greater. So we circle this one. 8 is greater than 7. Well done. Okay, this page. It's a lot like we did in our last one. We're going to look at the numbers. Think about counting order. This is them counting in order as you compare the numbers. So we're going to look on each of these rows and you're going to circle the number that is greater. So they did the first one for you. We have 3. Here's 3. Or we have 8. Here's 8. Which is greater, 3 or 8? That means which is more. Or if you said, my friend has 3 cookies. I have 8 cookies. Who has more cookies? You do. So you're going to circle 8. Do that with each row. You'll be sending me a picture. Make sure you check it with a grown-up before you send it to me. Each row, circle the number that's greater. You can use your number line. I've taught you how to use your number rack. Either way. On this page 159, you are going to think about the counting order as you compare each number and circle the number that's less. Remember, less means menos, chiquito, smaller. Here you have a 2 and a 4. A 2 and a 4. Which one is less? If you had 2 cookies and I had 4 cookies, who has less cookies? Yeah, you would on this one, huh? 2. 2 is less than 4. So you would do that. Compare each one. 5 and 3, circle what's less. 8 and 9, circle what's less. So on and so forth. When you're done, take a picture of both those pages so I can make sure you did it correctly. All right, boys and girls, here we are, the page with the little mouse. It reads, John has a number of apples that is greater than 5 and less than 7. Oh my goodness, okay. John has a number of apples that is greater than 5. Here's 5, but less than 7. I'm going to get some counters to help us out. Or some markers. So I'm going to use 2 teddy bears. So I can put a number on 5 because we need a number that's greater than 5, but a number that's less than 7. So what number comes between them? Which number is greater than 5, but smaller, less than 7? Yes, 6 is right in the middle. Down and a loop, 6 rolls a hoop. 6. Okay, that was John. His friend Cody has a number of apples that is 2 less than 8. Okay, so now we're going to use our number rack. We'll use the top row. Let's count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we have 8. But we want 2 less than 8. Less means menos, so we're going to take away 2 of them. We're going to get rid of that apple. It got eaten. We'll get rid of that apple. It was eaten as well. So that is 2 less than 8. So how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, 2 less than 8 is 6. You can also do it on the number line. If you put your counter on 8 and you went 2 less and you moved it over, 1, 2, that shows us 6. So there's another way to do it. What can you tell me about those two numbers? Is one greater than, or is one less than, or are they the same? Yes, they're the same. Well done. Now you get to choose 2 numbers, and between 1 to 10, write a number here, write a number here, and tell someone in your family what numbers you chose, and tell them which number is greater, which number is less, or did you make 2 numbers that are the same? Look at the numbers. Think about counting orders as you compare the numbers. Circle the greater number. So in 1, 2, and 3, you circle the number that is greater. But in 4, 5, and 6, you're going to compare the numbers and circle a number that is less. So these 3, I want to know which number is greater, 8 or 5. What is greater, 10 or 7? Which is greater, 6 or 9? 4, 5, and 6, I want to know which number is less, smaller, 4 or 6? Which number is less, 8 or 7? And which number is less, 5 or 3? Take a picture and send it to me. So greater, 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 less, less, less. All right, last page. Look at the numbers. Think about the counting order as you compare the numbers. Circle the number that is greater. Okay, 7 or 8. Look at your number line. Which number is greater? Number 2. How many more counters would you place in the 10 frame to show a way to make 8? So they give us 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to draw some more counters until you get to 8. How many birds are there? Write the number. And that's it. Take pictures and send them to me. Thank you very much, kindergartners. I hope you had fun with math.